voting is something that literally everyone, every citizen can get involved in, and that is something that impacts us the most on our daily lives.
Federal Constitution says almost nothing about voting or the right to vote. What the framers did was, in effect, to leave it to the states.
I think the courts have had a really important role in the evolution of voting rights in our country.
There were tens of millions of Americans who cared deeply about the environment, but they weren't voting.
I'm proud of being a veteran, but I'm prouder of knowing that I've never missed a vote, and that's the most important thing we can do.
I just registered to vote for the first time, and I'm super excited, and I'm glad I did it. We are the future. We are the generation now that's going to make the biggest difference in the world. So you just want to have your voice heard now instead of 20 years from now.
What voting rights at its core is about who gets a seat at the table.
Voting is a civic necessity. It's a community necessity. It's what gives the people power.
I happen to believe that the right to vote is precious. It's almost sacred. In the 1800s, people would often have to fight their way to the polls to cast their ballot.
After the post-Civil War period, you see African Americans voting in very large numbers.
League of Women Voters has been around for 100 years. We started out earning the right for women to vote.
We don't have one electoral system in this country. We have 51 electoral systems in this country.
A lot of people vote because they want to see change.
From the time I got out of prison to the time I got my voting rights was approximately 15 years.
Voting is probably the greatest identifier of citizenship.
If young people don't vote, politicians will never cater to the issues young people care about.
So all my young colleagues and friends nationwide, y'all need to vote. It's incredibly important that we show up.
At every level of voting, you are answering the question, who decides? And in democracy, the idea is we the people decide.